brook trout looking for that.
Yep.
Gonna float all day.
Where'd he go?
Okay. Oh, you need a picture of it with the
All right,
Norvise.
we are back on Norvise, and I'm only letting people in we know, so because that's not gonna work.
That's been messy.
But you still let Terry in.
I did let Terry in and Justin. Gosh dang it!
Yeah, well, you know them though.
Right? Still questionable company.
Oh, that's blurry.
I think Jock said he might be
I'm
jumping.
gonna go get
That would be
some
good.
water.
They better name themselves because if they don't, I'm not letting them in. So.
Ah, waar is passend eraan toe.
There we go.
Non, bah, restreindre la même gang dans tes excuses.
Mais as-tu noté les noms des autres qui vont
Okay.
Did you get the names of the one that bombed you, or Britt?
There was a number of them that jumped in all at one time.
Okay.
So no. Nope. But- yeah. Oh, wow. Nice. Do you want me to spotlight that real quick? Let me get in there.
Sure.
Nice.
That'll work. Really nice.
For sure.
Good job.
They like it, sweetheart. They like your bomber.
That's
Micro bomb.
awesome.
Hey, Ranger.
Okay.
Hey, Bubba. No, you need to calm down. Up.
Okay, I'm gonna let Finn back in because he was all right.
Move over. Move over.
Ay.
I like the picture.
Move over.
I'm gonna remove the spotlight from you.
Yeah, I think he needs to go outside. He's acting crazy. Yeah.
I want to tie another one of those hookless flies.
What's next on your list of flies?
Oh.
You've got 3 hookless flies. Unless we get serious about gar fishing every week, that's your supply. So I know they're fun. But
Ooh, let me spotlight you real quick, Finn. There you go. You're spotlighted now.
Only one of those categories tied, and they draw one that you didn't tie, you're automatically out.
It was the
You don't have time to tie.
start making for the ocean in Norway now. The sea trout,
Oh,
really big now.
oh, that is cool.
Yeah. So thanks.
On dirait, j'expectais que ça allait arriver. tu sais.
We actually fish those here, Finn, in Canada.
It's right here.
Yeah. Fishing in the north of
I'm going to take a picture of it while I'm
every summer for
Yeah.
3 years now.
What are you doing next?
and then
Facebook.
Okay, well, you call me, let me know when you're ready, and I'll come for you.
oh, I need to rethread bobbin or redo a bobbin. So there wasn't enough on that one.
So here is the now and the
Holy cow.
yeah, it
Nice.
was catch last night in
Nice.
Wow.
it was 3.1 kilo.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let me get back to gallery view real quick. There we go. All right. Okay, I think we've got it under control. So well, that was a surprise. People need to get lives off of Zoom bombing things.
What a thing, Zoom bombing. Like, that was it.
Right? That was exactly it.
They just a bunch of them come in and disrupt
They just-
everything.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway,
At least
okay,
it's better than swatting.
back to tying a humpy. My heart rate's just racing now.
Like
You
the look
reacted
that come on your
quick. It was
face.
good, Britt.
I like at that point I had to take that. I had to cut the feed. There was just too many. So. And now we know for future to do this a little differently. Looks like we have some people back watching too, so that's good. Hopefully they're not the Zoom bomber.
At least it's better than swatting.
Yeah, true. That is true. So, anyways, Jody, what are you tying tonight?
I'm actually just sort of
Oh,
free tying here. Just no special pattern. Just trying to put some stuff together. What do you think?
I don't know. Let me spotlight you so we can see. You're just a little box. It's hard to tell.
Nice.
that looks nice. Nice.
That does look good.
I like it.
It's for salmon or trout?
What was that last one?
It's for salmon or trout?
Yes,
Both?
mostly for salmon.
Okay.
Just start this on here.
So what length hook is that you're tying that on? Is
I'm
it
actually just tying it on a 5X. It's a shorter one.
just a 5X? Okay.
Well, I usually tie on somewhere around 9X to 11X.
That's crazy.
You should have some 9X soon.
I do have some.
Okay.
I got a nice package there on Friday. I think I told you that though.
Crazy.
You should.
So when you're using a hook that long, I've always heard that it's harder to catch the fish because of the leverage. Have you found that to be an issue on a hook that length?
I haven't, because usually it gets further into the mouth because they're trying to get to the front of the fly. They're trying to get it all in at one time.
Gotcha. Okay.
But what you do tend to have happen is you're getting a lot more back in by the gills sometimes.
Okay. Gotcha.
Are you using the smaller salmon flies for the smaller river or?
Well, I live on Lake Champlain, which is not nearly like one of the Great Lakes, but it's a fairly large body of water. And our lake trout and salmon here average in the 7 to 12 pound area.
Because I was supposed to go to Newfoundland for 2 weeks last summer for salmon fishing, but the corona stops the trip.
Right. So I think as soon as COVID is over, we're all gonna go fishing far away
Oh yeah.
on these trips that we all wanted to go on and were supposed to and couldn't.
Oh yeah, I'm missing my trips to Canada for fishing. That's so lonely.
That's what it's gonna look like, Jody, when it's tied.
What's that?
The humpy, that's what it's gonna look like when it's tied.
Okay, let's compare.
So is that just a dubbing underneath the?
You can use dubbing or floss, but I'm using yarn.
Oh, okay.
And then I hit the hump with some UV.
I think mine's better. Yeah. I didn't put UV on the hump though, so I don't know. Does
What's
that weigh
that?
it down? Does the UV on the hump weigh it down quite a bit?
It does.
Yeah. How does that work with a dry fly?
Of course it does.
You might wanna pay
Get, put some gink on it.
attention.
Load that up with ink, you're fine. God.
Yeah.
I'll
I did-
never forget. So, one of our friends ordered some gink, and she thought she was just ordering a couple of bottles, and she ordered an entire case of it.
Oh, wow.
So we
Oops.
literally
I
had
need help.
gink for years, but
With,
we're almost out now. so.
Putting this on.
I agree. Lake Champlain should be included in the Great Lakes.
I always thought so, and we were for,
Where's
I don't
the,
know, about 5 weeks, I think.
What? Really?
Yeah, it's big enough and deep enough, and it's got enough
You know
going
what? I
on.
didn't undo it again.
It's
Yeah.
very similar to the other Great
Alright.
Lakes and how much
Well, it's
diversity is going on. So
It's got as much history as all the other lakes. I mean, especially with like Fort Ticonderoga, that was one of the first naval
absolutely.
tours.
And
Yeah.
with all of
Things that-
the rich history of between shared
You'll clean it
borders between you and Canada. So
Yep.
What do I clean?
paper towels? Let him outside again.
Jody? Jody, are you on the lake?
Am I in the lake? No, I'm sitting in my basement right now.
No, I said, are you built on the lake, on the side of the lake?
I personally am not right on the lake, but I'm only about probably 5 minutes from the lake.
Okay, because when we were talking about jumping a fence, I hope we didn't have to swim a lake.
Oh no! But I told you we don't have to jump. We'll just go through the hole I cut.
Okay, it's true. I forgot that part.
Jody, I actually used to work on the Great Lakes.
which one?
All of them. I used to sail with Algoma.
Oh, okay. Yep. I was up in the eastern UP of Michigan. So Huron and Lake Michigan and Superior, we're all a part of the economy around me constantly.
So I was born and raised in Sheboygan. So right, just below
Oh,
the-
there you go. Yep, Lake Michigan.
Nope, Huron, and then
Sorry.
Michigan was Michigan was right close. Though.
Wait a
Real
minute.
close. Real close.
You're right. Michigan, Huron is the
Yeah.
other one,
We're
and then
on the other
Superior
side.
above.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, the
We're
thing
on
about
other
those
side.
lakes is they all run into each other.
Right.
Right.
The only thing separating them is the bridge for the two there.
Right. The troll
Straight.
bridge.
But, man, I tell
Yep.
you what, I love living in Idaho, but boy, do I miss the water back there.
Really, you do. What do
Yeah.
you miss about the water in the Great Lakes?
Just the amount of it in the lakes. We don't have that out here really. So
The surfing.
no, the scuba diving actually, but
I surf Lake Ontario.
I mean, I know
Yep.
you can dive out here too, but it's just not the same. We
Because
don't have
there- you want
shipwrecks
all of them
or
in one?
anything.
Oh my God, there's so many big shipwrecks in Superior.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Oh,
And
wow,
the
Jody,
bass
let me
just, like-
spotlight you real quick.
The bass that are there are just unreal.
Oh my gosh, Jody, that's awesome.
Braden said you can beat him if you tie with that against him.
And unfortunately, I just sat here and just sort of threw it together. There is no set pattern.
Right?
Oh,
It
there you go.
looks
You just
really
threw
cool,
it
though.
together. You're really out of luck.
Dang.
You better go up and tie a game changer.
Full dress. Take 3 hours.
Braden's gonna have to up his game if it's anything other than a game changer.
Right?
I believe he's been practicing his draft flights.
I have
Uh-oh.
mainly just midges because that's all they've been eating here. So
Well,
Okay,
a
so I got one for you, Braden.
midges and cripple.
Right.
Britt, somebody asked about the palmer ring of the hackle a while ago.
Right, yeah. Are you at that
Check
point?
in on me.
Yeah. Let me get in there. All right, so now we are spotlighting Terry for the palm ring of the. I'm afraid to let this
John,
person
right,
in. Do we know a Frank Kaleha?
Tell them to, if you, hold on, I'll put it in here.
I'm
On the
afraid to
Facebook
let,
Live.
they're gone now. So they're not there anymore, so I'm not letting them in.
There you go. That's a way to weed them out.
Right. So if we do this again, I have some ideas on doing it a bit differently to avoid Zoom bombing.
Yep.
So,
I put my hackle all the way through, then I pass my Semperfly Nano Silk all around like that with a bit of pressure on it.
Oh, that's definitely going to last forever with that nano silk.
right.
Yeah. Then I just
Okay.
use my Norvise rotary function and zigzag it through right back into the front. So then I can just break that little piece of hackle off. That's how solid it's in there. Then since I'm using hackle that's too short to make it all at once, I'm gonna take a second hackle. I'd be using like a Magnum saddle, that'd be a different thing there. Right now I'm just using a neck, so
Mhm.
I'll be putting a second one here.
Sean Maynard asks, can I kick them out? Yes, I can, but if there's so many of them all at once, I can't do it fast enough before they put inappropriate content on the screen.
Right.
I tried trimming the live and I could not figure out how to do it to get that last 5 seconds or so
Seconds
out of there.
out, right? Yeah, I think I might just download it and then we can repost it. Is what I'm thinking.
That'll be the way to
It's
do
going
it.
be
You just download it and
the
cut it.
best. I mean, it won't get people's comments, but that way it's not got any of that.
Hi, doggy.
So
Yeah.
Casey,
Four
is
boys,
Braden
3
still there?
He's right here.
Yep.
I tied this one this afternoon while I was trying to, I don't.
You can
so
you can
can't
unpin
carry.
me, Britt. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me.
So,
there we go,
Oh my
Jody.
gosh.
to give you an example, that's a size 24 hook with a
Oh my gosh.
1.5 bead on it.
Wow. Yeah. I don't tie those.
What, the smallest you've tied was what, a 30 or 32?
Size 30.
That's
That
why
was-
we have
that was
like
in the dare.
throat category in there.
So this one made the 20 look really big.
You go fishing days with that, Jody?
What's that?
You go fishing days with that?
No, actually we catch river trout on these, and the goal is to catch a 24-inch trout on a size 24 hook.
Just like a dog.
Are you actually able to release if you or you don't release? Or
Oh yeah, we release.
you lose your fly?
So I tied that one.
Here, running around like crazy.
If you want these last 3 cookies, you better get them. Maybe you can find some vanilla ice cream and put them together, make your own cookie sandwich.
My A mom.
And here's the size 20 that I tied just prior to it.
Here, Brady. He's running.
Oh yeah. They would eat that though here. I mean,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
for sure.
They eat them big time here too.
Okay. Hey,
That's
Casey.
awesome.
Yes.
I have that downloaded, so I'm gonna go pull it.
All right.
Yeah.
Sean
okay,
Maynard, he still wants to see a 32 dry out of you, Mr. Miller.
Out of me.
I have some 32 hooks I can send you.
He said he'll have to order some size 32 hooks.
I have some you can have. I'd be more than happy to share with you.
My big downfall was I didn't have the fine jaws, so I was trying to do it on the standard jaws.
That
Was
adds a
rather
level of
interesting.
difficulty.
Speaking of the standard jaws, I saw a picture of the new jaws that should be coming out soon.
Right, so did I.
Don't tease us.
They were
I know
very
anything
slick
that they
looking.
can do.
That's the difference between team member and ambassador. We don't have a clue.
No, that's the difference. We're working.
Yeah, but Britt, how did Britt see
I
it?
got a picture of them too. Though.
Yeah.
That's the difference with having an in and not having it in.
Between Braden and his website and Facebook and Instagram, and then the Norvise Facebook and Instagram and the
Does it feel
email.
like that's all you do?
Yep, that's all I do. I told my younger kids teachers, I said, if you see me in the background of their computers just sitting on the couch, I said, I'm really not. I'm sitting there working. I said, I have to sit up, so I got one kid behind me and one kid in front of me, so I can watch the younger two while
Right.
they're in their team meetings. Why are you still watching that football game? I thought you were changing it.
What's the score?
Or Ben,
The score. We don't need football in our lives.
Right? That's
What?
why we're here.
who has the 6? Which team?
And both of them lose?
It's 6-14.
Kansas.
There's no
Kansas
loser
is
in
winning.
there.
Kansas has 6.
Kansas has 6. You can see we don't watch any if we watch sports, it's fishing.
We don't want it.
That's a sport.
Fishing is a sport.
Very expensive one for me.
So it's foosball.
All the time, I thought it was a hobby.
There. Anybody else on there?
If golf is a sport, fishing is a sport.
So true.
Right, there we go.
Okay, I gotta chime in.
Okay, you haven't started your new kit?
No, because I had to get that on the bobbin.
Okay.
And I haven't put it on one of those bobbins in a while, so.
All right, y'all have a question. Is it hard to learn to tie a fly? I am a newbie. That's all y'all, not me.
It's not that hard. It's just try and you do your best, and you learn, and practice makes perfect.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing to say to that one is don't try to be a perfectionist all at the first time. It's not going to be perfect. Do the best you can and then figure out what you're having the hardest time with and work on it.
Yep, and just learn those
If
techniques.
you decide to
Start
eat-
small and then work your way up.
And at the end of the day, the fish don't care what it is. They're going to take it if they're hungry.
Would you go?
Concentrate on one pattern until you get that one down and then move on to another one.
Right.
It's a very nice hobby, very relaxing. Just try not to get your fingers on the hook.
I think the most important, valuable piece of information I can give any newbie is that fish in general, doesn't matter the species, they're always looking for the weakest link. And the jankiest flies that you tie is the weakest link. Fish them. Don't discount them just because they don't look like everything else. I'm telling you, they'll work.
Sell the nice looking one and fish the ugly ones.
Exactly. Every student I always have for fly tying, they always try to tell me this one's horrible. I don't like it. I want to throw it away. I'd be like, can I have that, please? Please, can I have that? Because I know that's going to fish really well.
Just to do.
Is it bait fish you get bite or it for the
Oh, sorry. What were you saying, Finch?
I think is she tying a bait fish? Like the bait fishes?
Uh-huh.
If you're talking to me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
spotlight
tying
you know. There you go.
young mackerel patterns is what I'm tying right now for salt water.
Oh, cool.
So they're little baby mackerels.
Yeah. I was
They're
in
about
Belize. I was
4 to
in
6
Belize
inches.
yeah, cool. I was with my school fishing in Belize for 1 month.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yep. Yeah, they're gonna eventually be those little baby mackerel pattern.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, John Scott's watching. Why isn't he in our
Why
Zoom?
isn't he here?
He
Right?
said he was going to join.
I don't see him in here.
We
He's
didn't see him on TV too much.
only on Facebook.
He's got to get up really early, he said, for work tomorrow.
Right.
That's different from the rest of us.
Right.
Yeah, right?
Right.
I have school at 8
Actually
o'clock,
have a
but
day off.
that's fine.
John Maynard said, pretty flies catch fishermen and women ugly flies catch fish.
Ugly
agree.
flies can catch women too, because I'm attracted to ugly flies.
Right.
I know that chaos theory, that 10%, the bugs or the fish or whatever the food source is that's wonky and doesn't work right, that's the one that's going to be the golden ticket. I know that.
Always fish the cripple.
Absolutely. High believer in the cripple.
Right. So Ryan Boogies, I don't know how to say his last name. Anyways, he wants to know how many of us run the Magnum hubs.
I do.
I rock the Magnum hubs.
So I do. I just only have brass ones right now. I need to get a set of stainless for my purple rice.
Huh?
Yeah, bring it here.
I do have the Magnum hubs. I tried them once, but I just didn't try them again. As soon as I get into bigger flies, I'll probably use them again.
Yeah, that's where they become more valuable.
That's all Braden uses.
Right.
On his 30.
Are those?
What, Dean?
What are Magnum hubs?
I think Jody's using them right now, just so.
You can see on my vise here that they're the bigger, thicker hubs.
Right. And I have my other ones here. I can spotlight and kind of hold them up next to each other. So that's regular and the Magnum. So they're just quite a bit bigger. Bigger,
It makes
heavier.
more weight and it spins more.
Yep.
I think these are normal.
Yeah, I think yours are just the normal ones. Just the
Yeah, we
stem.
don't ship out the Magnum hubs on a demo vise there, D. But now that you have your discount, if you want to save up and you can get them.
Always business-like with you, isn't it?
Because is it
Gotcha.
official, D? You're on the team, right?
He's managing 4 boys. She has to do business.
It is official. D is on the team.
Always business.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
But it's official now?
Right.
He's
Yep.
Was
managing.
there an announcement that I missed?
Yeah, she just said it.
Okay.
It is
Sorry.
official. D is on the team. Yep, we're going.
Congratulations.
We will.
Congratulations.
We're going to make a post the same day we do the
Was there an announcement that I missed?
what's it called? The blog
She
post.
just said it.
Nice.
Okay, I drew this one for the thing that looks like a cone, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's your abdomen.
So this is the fly that I finished
Oh,
just before the Zoom started.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's spotlight that. So we're not a little square. Holy cow. Oh, that's really cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow. So when are you gonna walk me through how to tie one of those?
Well, we can do it anytime. I told you that.
Whenever your tea get right.
He ties the same type of flies that I like to tie. Really
The featherwing
little.
salmon flies?
Yeah. Someone ties really tiny flies. I don't remember who it was, but they tie really tiny flies. And
In this group?
yeah. Someone said that they tied a size 24 and it made the size 20 look big.
Right. I know Jody was tying
That
really
was
small
me.
ones earlier. Earlier today he was.
The same guy that's just making these big ones.
Those are my favorite flies to tie. I like making little tiny itty bitty flies and really big salmon flies.
Yep,
Huh?
the two extremes, huh?
We have really dark brown vicuña dubbing.
We really,
Dark brown vicuña dubbing.
we do. And we have 57 pounds of alpaca. If grandma didn't throw it away yet.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. Yeah, that's garbage bags, floor to ceiling in an entire room. She never sold it. She just kept shearing them every year and just put them in giant bags and packed them into this room.
Alpaca fur is good.
Yeah, anybody else use alpaca?
I do.
I never used it for tying.
Oh man, it's good stuff.
It is good stuff.
Yeah, my friend has a farm in Norway, so I got a lot of alpaca.
I don't think I've ever used alpaca.
Unbelievable fur.
Yeah, I seen the yarn. But I never actually used the fur fly. So.
Really crazy good dubbing.
Oops,
That's what I've
Yes.
heard.
not orange. I almost made this an all orange nymph.
Oh, that's nice. Ryan says he's rooting for me, but it must be for the March Madness.
I cannot believe you and Kevin got paired up again.
Right, I know. Me either. I mean, I guess I could be excited about that, so I can redeem myself after last year. But
Yes, Jim Bursinger does sell the alpaca dubbing. What is it? I have to find him. Flies or something.
Semperfly has a great material too.
Alpaca.
the capock,
Heck was that?
the capock or whatever it's called.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
kind of, it's weird. It's cool though.
It's
really
wicked cool. Great for dries.
Yeah, we've
We
got a few
have
packs
this
of it.
dubbing. It's called vicuña dubbing, and it's made out of alpaca, and it's really good.
It's from England, I think. They have the companies in England.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Alright.
Okay. Since this is for the March
Is it here?
Madness one, I'm gonna put some glue on it.
Okay, you're gonna put legs on it too?
I did. See, right there.
This is the capock dubbing right here.
Yep.
So I was reading about that the other day, and it's like an actual plant material. That's really weird.
Oh yeah. Supposed to be a life
sounds
jacket.
really
for,
Yeah, it's like lighter than the water. Like they used to use it in life vests, I guess, back in the day.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them. They come in all kinds of different colors. It's supposed to be crazy good for dry fly fishing.
Mm-hmm. That's what it said. Oh my gosh, Sean Rake says, want to go on a picnic? I'll pack a lunch. Oh my gosh.
Oh, leave it to Sean.
You should have
Always-
just zoomed in because it would just be so much better in person. Just saying. Even if he was audio only, we didn't even have to look at him.
Oh no, you don't need Sean on audio.
I know. I might classify him as a Zoom bomber though. So.
Whoops.
Dang it.
What?
I forgot ribbing.
Try another one.
But fish it. Don't forget to fish it.
Right?
If not, you need to send it to me.
Oh, we'll fish it.
Okay.
We'll fish it like an egg pattern.
Right?
That's why we tie it in orange with an orange bead
Yep.
with dark brown dubbing in between them.
Yes.
That's how I made it.
That's how you designed it, exactly. This is your pattern.
Has anybody done any ice fishing? It's not really fly fishing, but being at
Not
winter,
this year,
being at winter
but I
and
have.
all,
I have fly fished for pike through the ice
that'd be nice,
on the Great Lakes in Green Bay.
right? So do you
That
just
was-
like use jigs for them, or how are you doing?
No, I actually tied my own flies and I
Right.
put bullet weights on and I had the ice rods and I would jig those suckers
right. That would be
and I
awesome.
caught pike on them. It was a lot of fun.
That would be
In
awesome.
Norway now we have a lot of ocean ice fishing.
Okay.
Stop
So that-
it.
Really cool.
What
But I was-
species do you have coming in?
halibut. We catch
Okay.
a lot of the ice on the ocean.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And some skate, like the pig rock and stuff. So that's cool. I was supposed to go fishing, but I broke my ankle on the ice, so I need to have some weeks off.
I've never been ice fishing.
I have. I grew up doing that.
We used to go as kids
I was gonna say,
back on the Great Lake, well, not on the Great Lakes, but the inland lakes.
So I went with a group of ladies who were the group that I was a part of. I was a part of a couple of groups. This particular group was mostly a spin fishing group. And I'm a fly angler. I've been a fly angler for a number of years. I don't know anything about anything else. All I know is flies, right? So like they make sense to me. So they're
Right.
like laughing at me because I want to use like Dave Whitlock's near enough sculpin patterns and some soft tackle patterns. So I use Dave Whitlock's at the bottom with the lead eyes, and then I used a couple of soft tackles in between, and then a couple of just nymph patterns that kind of look like their little the little larvae things they used to use a lot for ice fishing. I can't
Mouse.
remember. It's like fly larvae or whatever they are.
Mousies.
And it's right. It's easy to mimic those. You know, you just tie them up, you know, segmented body, all that stuff. So I had the near enough at the bottom, which I would let hit the bottom and then kind of send up a puff of sand. And then I had the soft tackles up the way about maybe 8 inches, 10 inches apart. And I was fishing and I was catching like all kinds of fish. I was catching all kinds of panfish. I was catching perch. I was catching some of the walleyes and some other things. And they're all running to me and asking me, "What are you catching on? What are you catching on?" I'd show them. And it was actually the near enough because the sculpin actually looked a lot like the gobies in the Great Lakes, which was a high food source there for a lot of the individual fish in the Great Lakes. They'd gotten used to the gobies being there. And I would show it to them and they're like, "Well, what bait are you using on that?" I'm like, "No, dude, like
Nothing.
this is the bait.
This is it.
This is it. You don't need flavor. Promise. Trust me. You just got to make it alive and move it."
That'll work.
yeah,
Britt, I got a text from
I can
Tim.
cut
What happened to
scissors,
the
right?
live?
Enough.
Tell them we took that one down and we'll have to repost.
I said, yeah, we had some inappropriate stuff. We took it down. Britt downloaded it. Yes, Sean, this is Cooper. He is a chocolate and tan dapple. Long hair. We
How
have
do I
another one
Get
with
it
long
off,
hair.
though.
but I don't know where he is.
Same way.
Is that
Metal.
a tackle?
The hook.
It's metal.
So I just helicopter it?
Yeah, helicopter. Or pull it. Use thumbnail. You lost audio?
Oh, she's there. We can hear her.
Oh,
we're just
there.
watching. If we don't talk, then she stays highlighted and we can watch her.
Yep.
Right. I could just spotlight. There we go. Oh, someone said it was 42 below in Alberta this morning.
Oh. And you're excited, why?
That's crazy. No, thank you.
Oh, that's Celsius, not Fahrenheit.
Even so.
Negative 42. I don't care what it is.
40, minus 40 Celsius and minus 40 Fahrenheit is the same temperature.
Cold.
Carrie,
Cold.
don't
Cold.
That's where they meet.
It's
Darn
also the
cold.
freezing point of mercury.
And this is why I want to move down south.
Tighten that up.
Did Precious ask to get on yet?
Who?
Braden, he's supposed to be upstairs trying to get on.
Oh, no, nobody's come in. Nope. Nope, nobody, not even the bad Zoom bomber people have come in.
Well,
Yeah.
I had taken off the information off the first one and put on here
Yeah,
that if you want to get in,
gotcha.
to send Norvise a message.
Good idea. Perfect.
Did you get down? Oh, and here he is. Yes.
Yeah, he hasn't jumped in yet. So.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you watching?
Marina.
Marina Gibson?
Uh-huh.
Mm.
No, you are not the only one that's used their dog's hair. Braden has used our other long-haired dachshunds to tie a fly because he is a fluff ball.
Well, I have a Bernese Mountain Dog. I use their hair all the time.
So I saved, we had to put our dog down, one of them a few years ago, and I saved some of his hair to tie a fly with.
Yep.
I haven't yet. It's in
I
the
used
bag in
dog
the
hair
drawer.
before.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Sean wants to know what little D is tying.
I'm tying a pumpkin spice nymph.
Dee, how many flies have you tied this weekend for the competition so far?
I started painting my popper's cork. Right now I'm doing the nymph.
You probably at 10.
My goodness.
So the way that the schedule works out and when you put it next to her custody order, each fly she would have 25 minutes to tie in the car on the way home from school on Thursday.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wow.
So in order to do that, or in order to get past that, what she's going to do is tie all 21 of them now.
Right.
I'm probably gonna have
Good
to tie
idea.
them at my mom's.
Yeah, that means you'll have to bring your Norvise.
Oh
there.
yeah.
Well,
And
you have all next weekend too to tie. If you're able to.
no, she's at her mom's next weekend, so
Well, you better
she'll
pack
have
up your.
tie here.
How am I supposed to bring my Norvise to my mom's?
Yeah, well, we'll have to work on that, sweetheart.
There you go, Britt.
Oh, we need him.
Dad, we need to pick.
Is
picture of
Brayden
this
MacBook
one.
Air probably?
I think I already have.
That's Braden.
No, you took a picture of the last
It
one.
better be.
But if you did, I'd rather take another picture
we
just to be safe
Okay, now I can see Jody.
before I'm
You're
done.
spotlighted. Nice.
Bye.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Don't ask me what pattern. I don't go by patterns.
All right, let me rename Brayden real quick.
Are you gonna take a picture of this one?
I'm working on it, sweetheart.
Braden must be coming on to tie a size 32 for us.
Oh, great.
That's so nice.
Let's
of him.
highlight him.
I know, right?
Something like that. Around that size range.
We don't have any size 30 shoes.
No, we don't.
I don't want to tie on a size 32.
I think it was right around that size. I refused once I was in the trout junket to go below 18. And that's when I switched over to streamers. And I was like, you know what? Bang for the buck.
Right.
And I fished smaller flies and they do work. It's all about whatever the hatch is. And you got to pay attention to that. But I did find that there's a sweet spot for streamers. And that's what shifted me over to streamers and out of dry fly fishing or nymphing.
Is Justin still here?
No, he signed out.
There's my humpy.
Because he has to get up early for work. So.
Oh, I need to put glue on it.
There's my humpy there, Britt. You said you were tying one.
Right. Good deal. Yeah. The buggier, the better.
I'm on for y'all don't have to hear.
What?
Oh, let me go check out this halftime show.
Uh-oh. It's only halftime? Oh my goodness.
Will said the weekend is on halftime show.
All right, ladies and gents, on the East Coast here, it's 8:30, and I think I'm an early riser, so
Done for already, huh?
yeah, I think I'm there.
Right. Cool. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
It was
Thank
good to
you
see
so
you.
much.
Yeah.
Nice to see you all. Have a good evening. Enjoy.
You too.
You know.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Do you like it, Dad?
We do. Why don't you tie it on a larger size hook so that people can see what's going on?
Hey, Britt, take me off of the
What?
pin.
You're
Take me
not
off.
pinned, are you? Oh, hi, you are. I
Is
didn't
this
realize
good
you
for
were.
the competition though?
There you go. I didn't realize you were still pinned.
I would say
Yep.
tie a bigger one. Size 12.
I don't know if I can find one of those.
Oh, there we go.
But
Okay, you're off.
And it just said, can everybody agree that this is boring talking about the Super Bowl and halftime show?
Right. Hold on, I'm sending Jock the login info.
I can't tie on those.
Okay, there we go. Got it. Ooh, maybe Jock will get on here in a minute or two. You know, he can wow us with his March Madness title.
Is that a thing?
What?
A title?
Yeah, he won last year. I want to know. I think we need a trophy or something.
Got Norvise.
A Nor-vise traveling March Madness trophy. That'd be kind of fun. Someone says this is better than the halftime show. Wow, that's not saying a whole lot.
I just told you that my 8-year-old said the halftime show was boring.
Oh, no, these are
I don't even know who it is.
buzzer.
But
The weekend.
Hate to say it, the pregame show was horrible too.
Okay, go ahead.
They say
You're gonna dump them all over the floor.
they say nymph stone and like clink.
Clink hammer.
Let's see.
Oh, it's a Samsung Galaxy. I really hope that's Jock and not some Zoom bomber. We'll be quick on the trigger, I guess. Oh, thank God it's Jock and not a Zoom bomber. How's it
Yeah, if
going?
we have any more of those, I don't think we'll be allowed to do this.
How's it going, Todd?
Hello, can you
They
hear
can
me?
choose to not let them in.
What?
Did Brian fall off the chair?
No.
No.
Brian, why don't
He
we
may
get
have.
dinner thawed out so that somebody could cook dinner at some point in time tonight?
Oh, right. Yeah, my bad.
Ryan, you're in the kitchen. I guess you better start cooking.
I
I
do
used to
that
see how
Monday
that
through
works.
Friday.
I was
pretty
gonna
much.
say, who's the somebody that you're referring to?
Well, there's only 2
Me.
days she actually cooks. The other 5 days of the week, I do it. So
That's for his
I ain't
own
letting her off the hook today.
self-preservation. That is his own self-preservation completely.
What are you tying, Braden Miller?
Yeah.
A size 32 what?
Load in another bottle.
Hey,
I
Todd,
mean, that's what his name is on there.
Right there in front of me is a size 32.
Where is it?
One sec here. Let's see if I can find
That
something
size
basic.
32.
So
I don't want to tie on a size 32. 24s are really hard. I still can't
You
see it.
got one shot, Rick.
can you
What?
see it?
What?
There's a 32.
Who do I need to oh, hold on, let me
He's
spotlight
trying
you,
to show
Jock.
32.
There we go. Okay, I'm spotlighting you. It doesn't help. You still can't see
No,
it.
you still can't see it.
tied on the string.
Can you
It's
see the
right-
string?
it's
At the
tied
end
on
of the
the-
string is a size 32.
Oh, at the end of the string? No, you can't even see it there. We can see the string. The thing
I
is
see
small.
it.
Big mess. Yes, cook dinner so could meet my
Oh, I
oldest.
can
who's
see it
full
now.
Oh,
Just barely.
That's basically what about all I can see too.
Yeah, holy cow.
That's
I
crazy
just
tiny.
barely could see it.
I don't know where mine went. I have a piece of paper with a bunch of little ones.
Well, just so you know, to tie that 24 that I tied earlier, I had to use tweezers.
Well, there's the difference of a size 20 and a 32.
I can't see the 32.
Holy
The 32 is dangling in front of my nose.
I'm wondering how the fish are supposed to eat this.
So on the size 32, does it have an eye or do you have to tie a line onto it?
Actually, it doesn't have an eye. It's actually a blind eye hook.
That's what
It's
I
a
thought.
gold. It's a gold blind eye hook. So that's why I left the nano silk. Well, actually, I tied a nano silk thread onto it and then tied the fly not with this thread itself, with different thread. So I just used it as a tippet. Just well, it's never going to be fish. So just so somebody could actually see it. They could pick some.
I
did
got
just to
piece of
say you
paper with a
could,
bunch of tiny ones just taped to it. Yeah, how small some of those are.
That'll work.
Where's the? We talked about this.
David Radcliffe says your eyes should be better than anyone else's, so you should be able to see that fly.
He can when it's not in the shadow.
But
I saw it for a little bit when it was up against that paper.
I had it on my desk and somebody was here the other day and I said, well, there it is right there. And he said, like, where? And I said, at the end of the thread. What am I going to talk?
I know those size 24 parachutes you tied the other day looked really good.
It wasn't the other day.
Was it today?
No.
Then it was another day, right?
Yeah.
Potato, potato.
Right.
Tomato, tomato.
About a boot.
Oh,
No, my goodness. Right.
A third, a turd. Depends on what side of the line you live on.
Right. What was it someone said the other day? It must have been the third one. And it was
Yeah,
just
no,
funny.
it was Justin and he goes, you want to tie this one about a turd?
Right.
Good, darn good thing they got good fries and gravy up there.
Put in.
That's what
Are
I
you
said,
saying?
fries and gravy.
Right.
Put in. We forgot the cheese.
See, if when I come up there, I want to try that. We don't have that here, so
Damn
the
good.
best we get is
Britt, you're missing out.
the best we get is fry sauce.
What's fry sauce?
Right, exactly.
It's
like
like
a-
gravy.
It's like ketchup and mayonnaise mixed together and some seasonings, I think. I don't know. They all have their special secret recipes.
Oh, that it's not the same. The fry with the sauce with there's cheese on it.
I know, right? I'm not saying it's the same.
No, but the sauce is actually like just like gravy,
Right, yeah.
just like a potato gravy or whatever. I don't know if you guys know down there what potato gravy is, but
No, sure don't.
it's like taking the juice from beef like beef broth, making a sauce out of it. Then you pour that on your potatoes. Well, they do that with fries, but they also put cheese on it.
That,
Bhutan.
Sounds a lot like when I was over in Germany. That's how they do the potato or the French fries.
So, Jock, what are you tying right now?
Lansdowne Lodger. It's just a hair wing salmon fly.
I'm gonna spotlight you for a minute. You haven't been on here yet. When I
see you
spotlight
wanna
you,
make
that's what everybody can see.
Todd, I see you want to make a dubbing brush system.
Yes.
You're preparing for the tournament there?
Well, considering almost every fly that's gonna for categories either gonna be bass or salt water, I think I better do something to catch up to Braden.
Yeah. I think the only thing I'm scared of this year is the time.
Me too. It's
There's no way I'm tying 15-hour flies this year. There's no time.
I have the way it's set up, right? I work my Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So the days that we tie the flies are actually my days of work. So it will be a challenge.
The only thing positive is that we have a little chance of meeting again.
We'll see. You're still on the other side of the board.
I was gonna say, you're not gonna meet again until the finals again, so.
That's what I said. At least there's a slight chance.
It'll be a challenge this year, I'll say that for sure.
Is it a fly tying competition or what kind
Yes.
of competition is it?
The Norvise, yes.
So it's kind of like the basketball bracket. I think it's basketball.
Oh,
That's
good
what Brian
lord.
said.
College basketball, the
Yeah, like college basketball brackets for March Madness, only it's fly tire that tie on Norvises. And so they go like head to head and then go to the next bracket. And then eventually you've got 2 people left. And last year it came down to Jock and Terry.
Cool.
And
Like their flies were both amazing. Like,
There was a lot of amazing flies.
yeah, there was a ton of really good ones, but wow, they kind of blew it out of the water.
You got a picture of me tying this one, right?
I did, yes.
Okay, good.
But everybody must be concentrating. It got really quiet.
Right.
I just asked Finn for a friend request on Facebook there.
Right. I was
Yeah,
gonna do that too.
Thank you for that.
I'm gonna share you the Norvise bracket for this year, so you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Here's that a boat again.
We have some flight
A boat?
competition in Norway, but that's not so big.
Britt, did you hear it?
What? The about?
A boat?
Yep, I did.
About a boat.
Yep.
But
I
no,
was
everybody
hoping
tells me
Stevie
he
would
doesn't
get
have
on here so we'd have the Scottish issue too. Because I can't understand anything he says.
So you need
I think
more,
Stevie's gonna try to make next weekend.
you need to make the body longer. You tied it on a bigger hook, but you tied it the same size as you tied on the 60.
Gonna spotlight Braden so we can see what he's doing.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't talking. I ended up breaking my thread and having to
Trying to go silent mode on us.
Why,
Nah.
somebody broke your thread besides Braden? Or was it Braden that
I
broke
look
your?
like a dog.
Yeah, for real.
I don't know how this happened. It's got a head and a
Put
tail.
this somewhere.
But I'm just trying to finesse game changer.
a game changer. Imagine that from Brady.
No, he wouldn't tie one of them on us.
Better be one that you have to mail out.
Yeah, it is.
That was awful mean of them, Braden, to put that rule in. No game changers this year.
Right?
Oh, they did?
No articulated anything.
There is game changers. If you look at Legends bracket, the inventor of the game changers in there.
I know. I'm just razzing.
Don't worry, they did. They put it underneath the carpet.
I don't know. I might try to do a different fly than a game changer the whole time, but
You're
we'll have
funny.
to see.
Depends on how many rounds you want to go, right?
That's for sure.
You're pretty safe that you can do a few with the game changer, and with your skills on game changers, I would be doing them because I wouldn't be able to beat you. So.
Oh, I love the time. That's for sure. I mean, I'll
Might
try
have
to
a
do
hard
as
time
many as
with
I
a
can.
caddis game changer.
The only thing I hope for Braden is
Glad we met on the dry fly.
be picked, and then the east side be picked.
I just got to make it out of round 1 this year. That's my main goal.
I just hope to make it to the streamer category. If I make it there, I'm totally fine.
I just have to beat Kevin, so again,
That's for sure.
right.
This needs to go farther in.
Yeah, but at least you know what you're going up against, Britt.
True. That is true. I'm well aware of that. Yeah.
I have no idea anything about this guy that I'm tying against the first round.
Well, since I'm new here and I don't know anybody, it's all new to
What
me.
am I tying against in the first round?
Fred Ramirez.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
Well, I even Facebook stalked the guy I'm tying against, and he doesn't have a picture of a fly anywhere on his
Me
Facebook page. I can't even get an
I have
idea.
no clue. I definitely know what I'm going against. That's for sure.
I'm going against Lance.
Right. That'll be good.
Who's going against Lance?
I am. Ain't I? I think I am.
Who's speaking?
Jock is,
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, it's we. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
Jock. Oh, where's my...
Or Todd or whatever.
Whatever. I go by it all.
Whatever.
I just can't wait till we can sit.
Champion. There we go. We'll go with that.
Todd,
Yeah.
can't wait to sit at the same table.
Oh, we'll get there, bud. We'll get there.
Oh yeah.
So can you guys not even travel between like provinces right now?
Well, we could for a while. They made a bubble between Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, PEI, and Newfoundland. But then that bubble got busted again.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I hate when bubbles
You guys,
bust.
you guys can't be giving us all that COVID. We're doing good.
Yeah. Well, we're doing pretty good up here too right now. So, but the western part of New Brunswick is pretty bad right now. The Edmonton part and all that. But our zone has no confirmed case for a few weeks now. So there is a few standing cases that are getting better, but that's it.
The yeah, it's here they're opening up a lot of stuff in the province.
That's good.
Can
Hopefully
you
there's an end
timeline
in
me in?
sight.
Can you put me on the camera?
Ears been
Yeah,
open.
let me spotlight you real quick then. There we go.
This
Got
is
it.
the
Perfect.
slide
Nice
I
shrimp.
didn't made now for now.
Oh wow, those are just
Beautiful.
cool looking.
Thank
Oh,
you.
they look great.
Yeah,
What do you use for the eyes on them?
I
What are you
use
using?
something called easy shrimp.
Oh, cool.
Oh yes.
Nice.
So I have them in some green, yellow, red, and black.
Look really, really good.
Yeah, and I'm waiting for the brown now. It's coming in the mail next week, so that's gonna be nice.
So how do you fish those?
I just fish them not so deep, just in the top of the water, because the sea trout here is now because now it's cold in the water, and then we take the fish close to the land.
Okay. It'll be so cool to go over there and fish someday.
Yeah.
I've decided I need to just fish for a living and not work.
So Lord Finn, I just sent you a friend request.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I get the title of Lord because I'm a quarter Scottish. So my uncle in Scotland give me the title, so I can go fishing more in Scotland.
So just so you know, I sent you a friend request.
Yeah, I saw that I have been accepted already. So there. It's cool to join you and tie with you.
Yeah, thank you for joining. It's really cool having someone
And then
from
more legs, right?
overseas,
Especially at 1 o'clock in the morning their time.
right? That's
Hey, it must be late there.
Now
that's
it's
some
2
trooper
and
stuff
3
right
o'clock,
there.
and I start the school 8.
Oh my gosh.
But because I broke my ankle, I have a little bit more of a free time for tying.
Oh gosh.
Here you go, Britt.
Right. Oh, hold on. Let me spotlight you. There you go.
Yep.
Whoa.
What size is
That
that?
is tiny.
That is a size 20.
Ugh.
Oh, we have some of those.
You do. You got a lot of fuzz on that little hook.
Yeah.
So when is the competition start for
So
you?
it'll start on next so a week
Day.
from today, Valentine's Day, the 14th.
Oh, cool.
The 14th.
Valentine's Day is on a Sunday.
Is it?
Isn't that weird?
All
For
day
some
and half
reason,
the
that
night?
just seems weird. I don't know. Brian must have fallen out of the chair again.
What are you getting? Dad, what are you getting?
Mac and cheese?
Oh, are you cooking more mac and cheese?
I am.
Can I have some? Thank
Can I have
you.
some?
Can I have some too?
Right?
Yeah, can we have
Sounds
some?
probably better than what we're having.
Well, since you're cooking, you should know what you're having.
Right? No doubt.
So I downsized a bit.
One would think.
I'm on the size 22 right now.
Are you you gonna tie a bomber on that?
That's what I'm trying to.
I'm gonna spotlight that. Oh my gosh.
That's
tiny.
gonna be a really tiny bomber.
It's the smallest one I had on hand quickly, so that's why I went with that.
Gonna have to go with the multicolor.
Dad, did you get a picture of me tying this one?
Have a good night, Sean.
Dad,
What, sweetheart?
did you get a picture of me tying this
I
one?
have to check.
I wonder if it'll
I
count.
think we're gonna do a tickle belly for the next category.
I want to.
Way all of our fly secrets.
I want to do a pumpkin spice snip. Unless you think a tickle belly would be better. Do you think a tickle belly would be better?
Pumpkin spice in it with the dorsal shell on it. So the problem with the flies that you're tying,
They're usually small.
as far as the competition goes, they're so small that when I go to photograph them,
Right.
you don't see all the detail in it. So if you tie them in a size 12, then I can get all the detail in it. You can see every single individual rib and how careful you are about spacing those ribs out because you're really good at that.
Right.
All right, Braden Miller or somebody needs to start spinning their vise because I said he doesn't see anybody spinning with their Norvise.
I was spinning a while ago.
I was spinning mine a while ago too.
I was too, but when you get to the smaller flies, it's tougher.
Braden, sounds like you're up.
Just a matter of when you
All
want.
right.
You could spin your rice if you did one of the hookless flies. Okay. I'm gonna
So it
set
must
this
have,
aside.
Mhm.
Okay, I did a dry fly. What next? What do we do here? Next, I need to do Bob Coffee Vicks. Or, yeah. Coffee.
You do
What color are you gonna do it, Terry?
Pumpkin spice?
One with the soft tackle?
Yeah, do a
You
soft
fun?
tackle pumpkin spice. So that will get
Terry, what color are you doing?
Hey,
What color are you gonna do?
no.
what color I'm gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Purple, yellow, and orange.
We have some rusty feathers.
On that little one? Oh my gosh.
That would be really good.
So Rick wants me to take it out of Spotlight for a minute. So I'm going to do that. Kristen Callback wants to know, is this live for Norvise
Where's she
ambassadors
going?
to tie on?
Where's she
Kristen, nope, it's for everybody. So, but to get the Zoom code, you need to message Norvise and they'll send you the Zoom code. Just so we don't have a bunch of crazy people get in like we did earlier.
Again.
Again, yeah. We will repost the one from earlier with a bit of it edited out towards the end. So.
Well, and to be truthfully honest about it, you don't have to be an ambassador or a team member or anything. You can just join in. You don't even have to be a Norvise tire.
Nope, it's for anybody and everybody. Just message the Norvise page and Casey will send you those Zoom info.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump back on Terry and leave that spotlight. Oh, he's still spotlighted.
Just so you know, I'm not ear hair on this one.
No.
What are you using?
I'm just using thread to fill the body.
Okay. That seems a little bit easier than at that size.
Hey?
A little bit.
How long is it gonna take for the mac and cheese to be done?
Yeah, how long? You want some?
How long do we have to get there?
What part of Texas was it again?
Right. Little did you know you're gonna have a bunch of people show up for dinner.
We live in Central Texas.
I can't believe you're having macaroni and cheese and not brisket or something like that, because Texas is known for its barbecue, right?
Yeah, but brisket takes a while to cook.
Yeah, mine takes about 20 hours.
Yeah. So we would have needed to started like yesterday.
My.
Hi.
What?
Yeah. We're tying on this Norvise thing.
Yeah, that is a super cool box. I hear you're a rep now.
I think so.
I think you are, D. That's so cool.
Oh, it's not. Huh. Weird. Yeah.
Hey, Britt,
Yeah.
can you see this?
I've got Terry spotlighted, so nope. Let me take him on the spotlight. Oh my goodness, look at her. Him. It's a him, right?
It's a him.
Oh,
130 pounds of.
oh my gosh. Oh, right. What's his name?
Barrett.
There.
Uh-huh.
That fits. Oh,
Hi, Bear.
hi, puppy.
Bear.
And he likes to come down and lay on the floor, concrete floor, and just hang out down here.
Right. Oh my gosh, he reminds me of our old dog.
He's the one I get my hair from when I need it for the flies.
So I'm tying a purple humpy now. I couldn't resist.
What are you tying, D?
A pumpkin spice snap.
Nice. Well, guys, I haven't eaten supper, so I'm going to get off and hopefully get to talk to you guys all later.
All right. We'll see you later,
probably
Jody.
be
Thanks for
joined by
joining.
then, but
Bye.
nice talking to
See you
you.
later.
Right. I say we give it a little bit longer and then we'll probably just shut her down for the night.
There you go. Terry, I'll be in touch with the rest of that order.
Thank you. I'll talk to you later.
Will do. Bye.
Bye, Jody.
Have a good one.
There, so if you want to zoom in on me,
Yeah, hold on. I don't know if I want to, but I will.
this is a size 22 bomber.
There you go. Holy cow. Nice. That was crazy small.
This is the small
It was
There's a-
fish though.
Hey?
Yeah.
Very
There's a
nice.
friend of ours known for his Goddard caddis, and he
Oh,
turned around
I knew this
and
story
one
was
day and brought
coming.
in 20 or 22 Goddard.
Just crazy.
Right, here's a butterfly for you.
Oh, let me switch the spotlight. Hold on. Let me find it. Oh my gosh, there's too many boxes. There we go. Whoa.
Butterfly.
Nice.
Cool.
Cool.
And that's the other one I tied there a second ago.
Right.
Was
Oh,
that
that's
you
super cool.
named it, but I don't remember.
Lansdowne Lodger?
Okay, yes.
Nice. So when you're fishing that, the wings kind of go back and forth.
Butterfly, yeah, the wings pulse as you pull it.
I
Did you
thought I
use
heard
a
on
calf
in
tail
the
for that?
podcast the other day.
Sorry, I couldn't hear.
I said that's what I thought I heard you say on the podcast.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to listen to it yet, but I will. Did
Those
you
are good.
use calf tail for the wings, Todd?
That one there I did. I prefer yellow polar bear, but I don't have any of just the regular Ignos butterflies in my box, so I decided to whip that one up. So
Okay. Yeah.
Where can you find the podcast?
pardon?
Where can you find the podcast?
Oh, the podcast.
Yeah.
It's CB Fly Fishing.
Yes.
I'll send it to you, Finn.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, or you can find it on like
I don't know if you were on when I think you were on at the same time as Justin a while ago. He's the one making them.
Okay.
I'll send you it, and then you can friend him.
Yeah.
it's a pretty good podcast. He's got all sorts of different people on it. So.
Any hair wing salmon fly requests?
What?
I said, do you have any requests?
No, I'm fresh out of them after the other day.
Or Finn, I send it to you.
Fresh out of them.
I sent the one
Only
that
five.
Todd is on.
Okay, cool. I
You
will
could
check.
tie a Clearwater Candy,
Clearwater Candy. Which one was that?
the really fancy hair wing or married feather wing one.
We don't have that much time tonight.
How about the Star of Hope?
You didn't put any conditions on it. Come on now.
There's your Star of Hope.
Right?
Yes, sir. Is that the original one?
What's that?
Is that the original one?
That's the original one, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one that
Honestly,
That's
the one
the
that
one.
will.
That's the one that kicked my ass.
I
Right.
have a friend.
barely.
Yeah, that was
I have a friend in Norway. He's only 17. He tied this kind of flies for hand. That fly you show me.
Oh, by hand, yes. There's some amazing tires out there that can tie by hand.
Have you ever tried to do that, Todd?
I
It seems
have.
like it would be so hard.
You know what?
Really hard.
It's a knack. You just have to get used to holding the hook and that, and everything's done with the wax thread. You know what I mean? You know, and it's just a different type of tying, and I have great respect for those who do it because it's amazing. And I just, in awe. I got an opportunity there when they had the big fly tying.
The AFSI,
Yeah, up
Yeah.
in
Miramichi.
Miramichi, and Jinwei Wu. I got to watch him, and he actually did a jock Scott in front of me, which was pretty impressive. I watched him set the wings and everything, so I couldn't complain. It was really nice to see.
So if that ever comes back over here, we're gonna go. We should have went when it was over in Renton, but we didn't. We should have.
I booked the time to go down to the one down in Syracuse there, New York, but of course that got canceled because of COVID. So
Yeah.
let's hope. Let's hope.
I really hope
So-
next year we get back to normal for shows.
You have anything you want me to tie, Terry?
I don't know.
Mm. Don't say a bomber because you do better than I do. So.
No, just do
I have-
some whichever wet salmon fly, unless somebody's got an idea.
I don't know, just offering because
Whatever you want. I don't know. I can't even think of any off the top of my head. I don't know. Like it was all I could do to pull patterns out the other day. I was at work and he's like, "Tell me a pattern. I'm gonna tie it real quick." And so I just started throwing different patterns out. So I'm trying to process a warrant for a guy. and trying to think of
Dad,
salmon
where's the
fly
salmon
pattern.
fly book?
Pardon? That's a nice looking fly, Dee.
He's looking for a salmon fly to tie.
No, no great big feather wings now. I gotta be able to tie it in 15 minutes or less.
You're waiting to see before the contest is over.
What is?
Someone from
Like the
the-
one in that picture?
Well, that'll take me a little while. Looks like an orange Parsons there, so.
let's see, someone
what I can see.
from the Facebook feed said a lady of the island,
Lady of the Island.
coming from Kristen Colbeck.
I don't know what a
It's
heroine
like
is.
a radio request show now.
Dad, what's a heroine?
A what?
A heroine.
Like a river rat.
Oh.
Where am I going? Hmm.
Let's see if I
A
can
lot of
find it.
steelhead flies are actually heroin.
So like a river rat?
A river rat and a heroin.
Do a rusty rat real quick.
Every time there's the development of feather wings
I'll do a, I can do a rusty up quick here.
in the Northeast because the hair was easier to get.
I'm going freestyle.
Oop, we've got Sean Rakes coming in with a rusty rat too.
Okay, I'll do a rusty up.
And Rick Flink wants to know what book that was.
That book. This one
Yeah, the
here.
one you were reading out of. Yep.
Mine's the Here Wing Atlantic Salmon Flies by Keith Wilshire and Carl.
Cole Jargon's salmon flies. Their character, style, and dressing. I don't know if I said that right.
I think so.
Paul Jorgensen
Paul
is a
Jorgensen.
really, really good book.
Yep.
It's actually one of the first books I learned from.
Is it done?
Yeah.
Like I've got
They
a
wanted
severe
some
craving
too.
for macaroni and cheese now.
Well, feel free to share.
Like I may have to revamp our dinner plans and have macaroni and cheese. Sounds a lot better than whatever we were gonna have.
Your Paul Jorgensen's book is a really special book to me because inside the book, I have a piece of tape, and on that piece of tape was used to my first Atlantic salmon that I caught. That was on the package that I put the fish in the freezer. So I always
Oh my
kept that.
gosh.
That's my first book.
Oh my gosh. And when was that? Did it have a year on it? I couldn't tell.
That's 2-3 years ago.
It was actually, yeah.
A
It was
few.
August 19th, 1983. And I
Oh my
caught a
goodness.
grouse on the Stewiacke River.
Wow.
And my best fishing buddy that I grew up with, my next door neighbor, was my best man and everything else. He was fishing on the other side of the river, and we had a double on at the same time. We both got our first fish at the same time.
Nice.
Cool.
Was it his first also?
Oh, yeah. It was
Uh,
exciting.
Crazy. I can't
Is
even.
it really hot?
I can't wait to come over there and catch my first fish.
By coming over, hope you catch your fish.
Right. I know I might not,
Yeah,
but
but
that's
anyway.
okay. That's okay. I'll give it a good try anyway.
If DFO goes the way they want there.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worse in Nova Scotia than here, but we might end up having to drag you to Quebec.
Uh,
Oh, that would be rough.
I don't know. It sounds good all over. So
Where does the turkey go?
I don't know, but if if you're doing the tail, you can use a pheasant tail too. Hey, look at that on the floor over there.
What?
That big mound of flash.
We're done? Yeah. All right. All right. I'm kicking Brian out. There we go. He's out. Do you want to sit here and tie and I can go cook dinner? No.
You having craft dinner too?
I don't know. Maybe.
I made venison vindaloo tonight.
Venison what?
That sounds
Vindaloo. Indian.
Sure.
Okay.
When you do the soft tackle,
That must
do the
be
soft
good.
tackle before you move the wing casing over. So you're covering the soft tackle with the wing casing and spread the soft tackle off of the top of the fly down to the sides when you do it, okay?
Okay.
And make a really big thorax.
Which is the
We're gonna-
orange part?
The dark brown part.
Okay.
Make that bigger. Make that wider or longer.
right.
Cartoon it up so that it shows exactly what you're doing.
I'm really hungry.
Hungry.
I'm so hungry that I'm looking at that fly on the cover of that book and I want to eat the fly.
Even though I've already had a Danish fruit snacks,
Where'd
donuts
you get fruit snacks?
from church.
Oh, yeah, fruit snacks at church.
Mm-hmm. They have snack at the end of Sunday school.
I didn't know that because I'm always too busy with music.
Jack,
Mac
I
and
got you on
cheese.
spotlight so everybody can watch you to work your magic.
What's that?
And now more mac and cheese. We should have got soup yesterday.
We should have, yeah. But tomorrow's a mommy day. You can get soup at mom's house.
Yeah.
If you really want soup, let me know and I'll pay you for Thursday.
Finn, what other fish do you guys fish for over there?
Now it's because it's the winter now and a lot of snow. Now it's a lot of people fishing for trout and lake trout and char.
Oh, hold on. I've got a double feed going. There we go. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, and char, the char.
Okay.
Yeah, and a lot of cod and halibut.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. I did not know that.
No. So that's the most fishes we fish after now in this time of
Okay.
year. That's,
I hope this is a good one because I'm getting a little bit tired of tying nymphs. So can you make sure that you take a picture while I'm doing this one?
Okay. Got it. Make it a good one. Make sure you wrap that abdomen really tight so that that little tiny French tinsel doesn't sink into it.
Normally when I do my abdomens and it's and it's not tight enough, I try and make the French tinsel make it a little bit less, or a little bit thinner.
Looser.
Hey, Brett.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody asked if you
To,
would, Thailand
and
asked
it's
if you would
not
zoom
tight
in on
enough,
Braden's game
I
changer.
try and make
Yeah.
the
Yep.
French tinsel make it a little bit less.
There we go.
A little
Yeah,
bit.
Braden, you've got the spotlight now.
Wow, Braden Miller.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody asked if you
To,
would,
Oh.
Thailand asked if you would zoom in on Braden's game
I
changer.
try and make
Yeah.
the
Yep.
French tinsel make it a
Oh,
little
look,
bit
doesn't even
less.
look like there's anything going on now.
Braden, you got the
Oh,
spotlight.
there is. I'm just attaching the back end.
Like that.
There we go.
Wrap the French tinsel the opposite direction.
What's going on now? You got the
Oh,
spotlight.
there is.
That's always good.
Most food sounds really good right now.
I would agree with that.
The only food that doesn't sound good to me right now is sea urchin.
Oh, yeah.
Sea urchin roe.
I don't know how people eat that stuff.
I can't. It's like eating fish paste in your mouth.
Yeah, you might as well have a toothbrush.
I have never tried that.
All
I don't know that I will now with that
I don't recommend it.
description. I don't
Learn
think
from my mistake.
I'll even bother.
Your Super Bowl update is
I think I'll just
31
pass on that.
to 9, Tampa Bay. And watch the look of it.
I think I've only heard of one person who likes sea urchin, but I've never met them before.
How do you fix sea urchin? It just sounds gross.
Mm-hmm. Most of the time when I ask my mom or my dad or my stepdad
Mm-hmm.
what their favorite food is, they
Mhm.
say, I like a lot of things, but not sea urchin.
Weird.
The texture is just weird and grainy and pasty.
Yep, that would not work for me. Not even a little bit.
It was the only sushi I could not swallow. I actually had to spit it out.
Surprised you could spit it out. It's probably stuck to your roof of your mouth.
I stuck the napkin right in my mouth.
Braden, what are you using right there, that stuff?
So this is the chocolates.
Yes.
What's it called? Finesse chenille, or no, the finesse chenille.
This turkey feather used to
Hold
be
on.
down here
It's just it's like
when I
a
got
It
it.
used to be all the way
has
down to that
a
button.
subtle amount of flash.
Well, yeah,
onto
but
it.
when I got it, it used to be
Okay.
down to here.
That's because we tied 100
Nice stuff.
pairs here
But
with all
yeah, I
that
mean,
dirt.
you just palmer it or
Yeah, but-
wrap it like a
You use a
chenille
lot
and
of length, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
to whatever length you want at the end to get the profile of your game changer or whatever you want to tie with it. I've tied the CK bait fishes with it instead of the actual like whatever that body chenille or whatever it is that it originally uses
Okay.
for like a smaller one. But it was just designed specifically for this one game changer. It
Okay.
looks really good in the water.
Thanks. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. It's
All right.
10:30 here. I'm working in the morning and it's not as late as for Finn, but it's
Right. Yeah, I think it'll be 6:30 here in 2 minutes. So I think we'll just call it if that's okay with everybody.
Oh, cool.
all right. Thank you very much. Have a great night, everyone.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Later.
You too.
Yeah, thank you for everyone coming and getting back on after we got hacked earlier. So.
All right.
So, all right, we'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good
night.
night. Bye.
See y'all.